my beautiful lovelies. I kind of wanted to try out this thing on my channel where on Mondays I'll post like short form content, just, kind of saying whatever's on my heart or whatever it is that I'm thinking of. Just really short form videos of topics that I don't feel need much diving into. It'll be very wonderful for the channel and just great in general to just kind of go back through these and watch them and gain any information that could be used. So in this video, the gem that I'm dropping is don't wish people bad. Understand that others will ruin their lives all their own. This is a very important lesson for me. There was definitely a time in my life where I felt like I needed to change people and that I needed to actively be a force in the world, a force of change, right? And that's not very fun, forcing people to change, you know what I'm saying? When you try to help people, you can harm them, especially if you're trying to change them. But that wasn't something that I understood. I really thought that I was making people better by trying to help them stay on track with whatever goals it is that they had. And it's perfectly fine to rely on your friends to help you become accountable, or even on your partner to help you become more accountable for possibly your finances, working out, whatever, whatever goals it is that you have. But I found myself purposely trying to mold these people into their fullest potential because I myself was full of potential and I wanted to achieve it. And I felt like if I can achieve what I have potential-wise, everyone else can. So I really want to do everything it is that I can to help other people reach their fullest potential, right? And so in doing this, I ended up realizing how one-sided a lot of my relationships were because of this. There were a lot of people I ended up having to cut off in the past year, and especially since I'm moving. And it really made me think on what were the common factors. And one of the biggest factors was the fact that I was trying to change these people. I was trying to mold them and help them gain behaviors and live lifestyles in which they would be able to attain the goals that they told me that they wanted to. But then I realized something. I wanted it more for them than they did for themselves. And this happens to a lot of people. You'll experience this at some point or another in your life, and who knows, maybe you'll even be on the other side of it where somebody wants something more for you than you want for yourself. But once I started realizing that these people weren't necessarily, and this is just one of the many common factors between all of them, but these people were not willing to reach their full potential without my guidance or without my help. Without me holding them accountable, they would not be working on it. So that must mean that they're not truly interested in it. And when I ended up leaving these people's lives one by one, kind of doing the whole cut off, cord cutting thing, you know what I'm saying? Cut them cords. There was a swift change in the air because I went from helping them live to their fullest potential to living at my fullest potential. And me living at my fullest potential is simply me going hard every single day. You see these dogs in the yard, just know I'm going hard. Bing bang. So I'm sorry I had to do it, but it's true. Like, that's how I feel about myself. Like, I'm really focused on myself, putting in work, doing the things it is that I said that I wanted to do, and keeping all of my business to myself. I do not tell anyone anything until it is done. I don't mention it anymore. I don't say anything because I feel like it's incredibly important for us to keep our success to ourselves. But you see, once I started turning that potential onto me and focusing on fulfilling my own potential and doing my own things and fulfilling my own dreams, it was like there was some spite there. And I feel like there was some spite there because sometimes people lack the drive. It's not that they don't want to do the things it is that they said that they wanted to do, but they possibly lack the drive and belief in themselves to do those things. And I harbor no hard feelings for those people. You'll figure it out eventually. But I just started to notice that there was a switch. I didn't like it. And I didn't like how there were people who I had been friends with who were kind of going against me. And this is at various points in my life, not just now, but in the past especially, which is when I really learned this lesson. Because I'm the kind of person that I'm not gonna let anything hold me back from my purpose and my destiny, and I don't want anything to hold you back from your purpose and your destiny either. So In the past, I had, and even right now, which is why they're connected, in the past, I had people going against me, bothered me because it was like I had tried to help these people. And at the time, I thought I was helping them by trying to force change upon them. That's not helping, but I did help, keep them on track with things that it is that they wanted in life. So it was like I helped keep these people on track. Now that I'm on track and doing the things that it is that I want and I love, there's this animosity towards me. And I look at those same people from my past who felt the need to go out of their way to spread rumors, to try to knock me down, all the salacious things that people will try to do. And I see that they have all crumbled. They have all ruined their own lives because they didn't have the drive to be themselves, because they didn't pursue being authentic as of yet. Because there's still hope for every single person on this planet to find the hope that they need to make that switch in their life to live in their purpose. But these people hadn't done that, and they hadn't put in the work, and they were really going hard against me. And when I look at these people today, honey, when I look at who these people have become, compared to where we were back in the day to where we are now, I'm in a much better place because I wanted to live up to my fullest potential. I wanted to be all that I can be, and none of these people are in the places that they said that they wanted to be or where they said they would be. And I look at it now and I take it as a lesson, because it's like when people are talking about you, especially people that you've helped, especially people that you thought that you grew with, and they're making up rumors or they're ganging up on you, or there's just some sort of unnecessary negativity with people that you used to know and have a friendship with, and then they kind of go against you. And it's like, you almost want to wish them bad, because it's like, you know what? You've done this, you've done that. Like, I hope you fail. But I have never been the type to hope someone fails. Instead, I have replaced it with this. And you can replace it with any person who does you wrong, who does you dirty, who makes you feel like you want some kind of vengeance from them. Because in this situation, when you help people grow and you help them change, or even if you're just holding them accountable and helping them get to a point that they like, you will see who's really about it and who's not. And you'll be able to see that a person who's not about fulfilling themselves and their potential and finding peace within themselves and in the world is certainly going to ruin their own lives. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this quick chat with me. I just kind of wanted to talk. I just kind of wanted to share a little bit of one of the many lessons that I've learned in my lifetime, which is people will be their own downfall. You do not need to wish bad on anybody. You do not need to curse anybody. You do not need to seek vengeance on anybody. People will be their own downfall. Everyone is their own worst enemy. Everyone. And some people are so bad that they will sabotage themselves to a point of no return, or seemingly no return, because when you hit rock bottom, you can still rise. So I just wanted to share that, and I hope that if you guys are out here trying to change anybody, or if you've actually moved on and you have changed and you've noticed a difference in the people that you used to hang out with, that you allow yourself the freedom to let that go and to just be happy with where you are now and know that you have made the proper decisions for yourself. Sometimes we kind of go back to old friends or old habits out of comfort and not necessarily because we even want them. I want you guys to dig a little deeper and ask yourselves why you're exhibiting some of the habits that you are, and to make sure that you stay pure of heart. Wish good on everybody, even your enemies. All right, thank you guys so much for kicking it with me. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed creating it, and I can't wait to see you again this week on Friday. All right, bye guys.